Good day, everyone, and happy 4th of July weekend. My name's Charles, and today we are going to be doing a review of the multi-platform 80% arms Gen 3 jig. So here, now this is not what it comes in. This is something I've purchased off of Amazon. I really like to be organized. Usually it's just going to kind of show up in a box about the same size as this 308 lower box, and it's organized and everything in there, and that's what it comes in. Like I said, I like to be organized, so these were some items that I was able to find off of Amazon. This is just like your typical small ammo box. You got the instruction manual here. I've got a screwdriver and my own wrench for when I'm using the kit. Also got like a, I don't know if you want to call it a tackle box or organizer off of Amazon. As far as the ammo box, this and the foam kit, I will post links down in my description to Amazon. That's where I did get these products from. Pretty inexpensive. I think the foam kit might have been, I don't know, 10, 11 bucks. The organizer box, tackle box was like a few bucks, and I think the ammo box was like $9.99, something like that. Pretty inexpensive. Like I said, I just like to be organized. I did put one of their stickers on here. And so, like I said, got my drill bits up here, the pins, Allen wrenches, and the set screws and stuff for the milling plate that I've still got attached to my router here. I did go with the DeWalt router. Seems to be a pretty popular option. I do see on their website now, though, that they're selling like a complete kit that includes the router. I mean, totally making it easy. All-in-one purchase, boom, you're ready to go and start milling your lowers. I mean, you can't get any easier than that. So, I mean, they've really taken some of the hassle out of it, of ordering the all-in-one kit that they offer now. But anyway, so yeah, I've got my screws here and everything. So, like I said, I just like to be organized. We got the upper plate here. The back plate that attaches to your lower. Got the vacuum adapter. This is for 1¼ vacuum hose, inside diameter. If you get 1¼ outside diameter, it's not going to fit. Or you can take some duct tape and mate it up to the mating surface, and you can probably use it that way. But try to find an inner diameter 1¼ adapter, or if you already happen to have vacuum hose. Our Eureka vacuum that we use for indoors, the attachment hose happens to be 1¼ so it worked out awesome. Got our adapter plate for the upper platform that'll screw on. Then our drill adapter for drilling your top hole through the top of your lower. Then we got our brackets. And then, like I said, this is a 3-piece foam kit. So you got your upper foam, your pick and pull that you can customize, and then you got a lower piece of foam. Like in here, these were for the 2 main brackets. The center is for your router adapter. All right, so let's go ahead and get these out. Down there. And I tell you what, I cannot complain about this kit. I mean, it's pretty easy. The instructions are almost self-explanatory. You know, depending on what lower you're doing. let's see. Get those out. That's about it. All right, so we take our 2 brackets here, kind of put this stuff aside. And like I said, it's almost kind of self-explanatory. I mean, you kind of simply match up your screw holes. I like to get them started so that way everything's got some wiggle room. All right, get this one lined up here. All right, got one more here. Now let me know what you guys are planning for your 4th of July weekend. We're going to be doing some hot dogs and hamburgers, typical. You know, have some refreshments. We're also going to be doing a remembrance. We had a friend that happened to pass away about 6 months ago. So we're going to be lighting off some lanterns in remembrance to her. Where we're going to be doing our get-together and stuff was kind of our first group gathering together. So yeah, we're all coming together, and we've even got some friends that are coming in from out of town. So it's going to be fun, and pretty sure there's going to be some few emotions, you know, flowing. All right, so now we're going to just give these all a little bit of a tightening up here. All right, and here we go. You got the bottom brackets, the back bracket, and the top all mounted together. Now, if we're going to be putting this on, actually, what we'll do here. Now, this is one of 80%'s AR-15 lowers here. I did get that one. I ordered a 308, and I just received my AR-9 lower. Their customer service is awesome at 80% Arms. I did inquire. Now, my Gen 3 jig here, when I ordered it, was about 11 to 13 week backlog. I believe I did get it early. I think it was shipped out about 7 or 8 weeks. So awesome job there for you know, getting their orders out. My 308 lower was also on back order. I think I did get that. I believe that was a 11 to 13 week backlog also, and I believe I did get that a couple of weeks early, because I did have a 308 lower, the AR-15 lower in one order. My Gen 3 was a separate order, and my AR-9 was also a separate order. Again, their customer service is awesome at 80%. Had some logistics issues with FedEx with the AR-9. They, you know, on their website, it did say 2 to 3 week backlog, and I think it was at about 6 weeks. I gave them a call. They refunded me on my shipping, and then also expedited it 2-day shipping, which was awesome. Unfortunately, their computer system failed to update, and a lower was shipped out to me without notice. I never received it. I gave them another shout out and also emailed them. They got me a replacement, and my replacement just showed up the other day. So I'm looking forward to milling this one out and my 308. I haven't done my 308 yet. But yes, their customer service is awesome. Now I did do my AR-15, so it is all milled out and completed. And just like in the instructions, you know, you follow the little pattern here for your first set of pegs. And so now you got your little pegs in here, and you have your first sets that are very small. Then you have your second set. Now my third set is still on my router adapter from doing my AR-15. I never disassembled it because I was planning on doing my 308 lower, and then eventually when I got my AR-9 lower. So that's why I haven't disassembled it or anything. But yes, so simply take the adapter, place it on the lower, screw on your vacuum adapter. Now you can take your screwdriver, give it a little tug. All right, place your lower through here. Now, for your AR-15 and AR-9, you are going to be using this first lug here. This further lug is for the 308, and I'll demonstrate that in a second. So now you got your two pins. Now these are different diameters, so you can't get them mixed up. So the chrome shiny one's for your AR-15 and AR-9, black one is for your 308. So simply gonna stick that in there like that. And then get your black Allen screws. And this is going to be your bigger Allen wrench. Your smaller one is for the little adapter pegs for when you're actually milling for your mill adapter, or router adapter, I should say. All right, now you don't want to tighten these up too much. Just give them a nice little tug to get them snugged up, and that's it. So now you got your lower mounted in there, pretty firm. It's not wiggling around or anything. Now, according to your instructions, when you are starting, you're gonna put your drill adapter on. And again, just get your screws, screw that down, just get them snug enough. And then you're going to get your appropriate drill bit. And then once you have your lower, you're going to drill that, and that's going to drill your starting hole for you. And then once you get started, you know, just follow the simple instructions. And I've seen some other people, they take like a white grease pencil, and they've been filling in these tick marks to kind of just make it a little bit of an easier read and everything. But according to their instructions, you know, you simply take your router, and so now so now this one's still set up for the third, and so as you can see, as I put it up against, it's to the final part, to do the final part of your trigger pocket and all that. But anyways, so that's for your AR-15. Let's go ahead and take this off. But yeah, anyways, yeah, leave me a comment down below on what your 4th of July plans are. Planning on camping out, going up to the lake, doing some fishing, hanging out at home, just doing a barbecue, whatnot. All right, so that is my AR-15 that has been completed. Now this is their AR-9. Now, like I said, this is going to use the same pin and everything like that. But yeah, this is their AR-9. Pretty cool looking. It's got a little bit more milling and stuff that I like on it. The one thing I kind of wish on their AR-15 and 308 lowers is, I don't know, it kind of looks a little bulky around the magazine well. You know, if they can do maybe like a little bit more milling to kind of get a little bit more profile. I kind of like how they got the AR-9 lower profiled and everything. But anyways, and then the 308's for me. The AR-15 is going to be for my wife. We're planning on doing 223 Wild on that one. And then I want to get 308 lower for myself. So this is 80% arms, 308 lower. As you can see, this one, like I said, hasn't been completed yet. This was going to be on my to-do list to get this all milled out and done and prepped and ready. I did get the raws. I know that they offer the different colors, black, dark, flat dark earth and everything. I wanted to go with the raws so I can prep and Cerakote all my parts and everything for the colors and everything that I wanted. So, okay, let's get this one on. So again, flip this over. And like I said, this one's going to take the black pin. And then we'll get our adapter plate on. Vacuum adapter. Our Allen screws. And now you're going to see on, so for the 308, because it's stretched out, we're having to use the first hole, and we're having to use the back set of screw holes, where the AR-15 and the AR-9 use the first set. Get that started. Just get them snugged up. You don't want to over tighten them, and then just stick your screwdriver through the set of holes, give that a little tug, and then like before, just simply screw on your drill bit adapter, get your starter hole started, and then start milling away. And I mean, I can't believe, like I said, it you know, I've seen some of like the first generation and some of where you drill like a whole set of holes and then you take a drill press and with a mill bit and try and do it that way, which was kind of putting me off. But then I ran across more videos with the Gen 3 jigs and stuff, which totally made it so much more streamlined and easier to do. You know, I simply just use some WD-40. Just get yourself a can of WD-40, and with each pass, give it a little squirt in there for lubricant and everything, and do your pass, kind of get it cleaned out with my vacuum cleaner. the chips would kind of build up back here in this already well that exists. So I just take my finger, kind of brush them up. They get sucked up into the vacuum. Other than that, I mean, for me, it was pretty simple. I mean, like I said, you can't go wrong with it. So anyways, take this apart here. Put all my stuff back in my organizer. And then what I usually did after, when I did my AR-15 lower, I just had like a 5-gallon bucket of hot soapy water with Dawn dish soap. And then when I got done, I just simply just took the whole jig and just kind of washed it. And it got pretty much everything cleaned up. So it's pretty easy cleanup. That's what I did. I do have to just kind of get creative with my stuff, because I do live just in a 2-bedroom apartment, so I don't have a whole lot of room. And when I get done here, I'll post a picture of my little reloading bench. It's just like a simple organizer table. I think like Walmart, they usually cost, I don't know, like $100. We found it on Facebook Marketplace for $20, and I've just drilled some holes into the top plate and just gotten creative. And I bought $40 vise and used some of the existing holes that I use for my reloading, and simply just have it mounted on there to do my milling. All right, so let's see here. There. And put my wrench, screwdriver. And there you go. That's that. And like I said, I did get got the AR-15 for my wife, got the 308 for myself. When, you know, I wasn't planning on doing the AR-9, but I figured, what the heck, I'll have all 3 of them, you know, to do and all that. I believe on their website, everything is fast shipping, because they got a lot of the stuff they've got their backlogs all caught up and everything. So head over to 80% Arms, grab yourself some lowers, get yourself a jig. Like I said, I'll put the links in the description down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Have a great 4th of July, and I want to shout out to all my military brothers and sisters out there and first responders for protecting this great nation of ours. God bless America. Have yourself a safe, enjoyable 4th of July weekend.